Some of the lessons learned from the Colonial pipeline crisis are um, data sharing. When you are a critical operator and things happen, you need to tell the U.S. government who can assist as quickly as possible, not after a big incident has occurred, but when people are already suspected of being inside your network. Another big lessons learned is that critical infrastructure operators need to take cybersecurity seriously. For 2 months, there had been an outstanding job posting for a security manager at Colonial Pipeline that asked for a lot of requirements and a very low pay scale. And if you want to protect your investment and your customers, cybersecurity costs, including getting skilled individuals. But the need is yesterday, not tomorrow when something else like this happens. I think it's pretty far reaching in a sense where it says, if you're a technology vendor that does business with the U.S. government, you need to produce basically an ingredients list. If you buy a pack of chips from the store, you know exactly what's in it except for some proprietary flavoring. The vendors can still have that proprietary flavoring, but have to list out all the regular ingredients. And that tells the U.S. government, hey, are these proprietary ingredients vulnerable? Do we need to set up a risk management plan around it? So that's a very good thing and something that should have been in the works already. A place where I just don't see it very far reaching is, what is it going to cost a critical infrastructure operator to increase data sharing with the U.S. government? What types of technology are they going to have to purchase? And how much is it going to cost the end consumer? Because some of these organizations are running on a very small profit margin. Think about some of the small water facilities. So how much higher a water bill is going to go up if they have to buy suddenly millions worth of security appliances and technology to be able to meet that executive order. So one big concern with the executive order after the Colonial Pipeline attack is there will now be a requirement to have what's called a vulnerability disclosure program when it comes to critical infrastructure and also third-party suppliers. Now that's going to be very problematic because who's going to fund it? Ethical hackers do not work for free. So if these systems are going to be set up, who's going to pay those ethical hackers for their reports, and what type of systems will need to actually be set up by these smaller companies or these critical infrastructure companies to actually keep such a program working. Now, in the past, where I've seen, for example, Boeing, a very large corporation, it took them up until October 2019 to actually establish a vulnerability disclosure program. Based on my report to them. But these things are very slow moving if they don't have the money and they don't have the staff to actually support them. So that's a critical piece that is actually going to be missing if organizations just can't do it. Yet there's now an executive order demanding them to do it.